Today I'm going to just be doing a little bit of makeup. I am going nowhere. My head's a mess and I'm just gonna talk with you guys. That's what I'm gonna do and let you in a little bit. I'm just gonna be talking about how I've been feeling lately, just me. I'm just gonna be talking about myself, okay? I'm gonna be spilling myself to you guys and letting you guys in. Let's just get started here. I'm going to be using Fit Me foundation in number 110 porcelain. I, as you guys probably have noticed, haven't been posting a lot on YouTube. I posted a vlog a few days ago, but ow, I was shaking this so hard that my freaking bone just cracked. I haven't been feeling myself, and I don't need to tell anybody that. I don't need to tell you guys that. You don't, right? Like, I don't, but I want to. I want to be able to open up to you guys. I want to be able to let you in because I do share my life, and I share my life in an intimate way at that. Like, I don't just, you know, come on here and eat food. If I did, like, whatever, but what? It's like empty. I guess I haven't used this for a while. Oh, she ate. There we go. If you guys, some of you are out there and you're like, you know what, I go through those stages too, it is completely okay. It is okay to have times where you maybe don't feel yourself, or you don't feel your tip-top shape or whatever. Nothing has caused it. Like, there has been nothing going on in my life that's made me like really sad. But it's like when I started to really kind of be like, I can feel myself, like, you know, going down that slope, a certain thing happened. It's just probably the only thing I don't want to talk about in this video, but I'll just bring up briefly. Something happened with my family, and I'm really sorry. I just like, I just don't want to. And yeah, that's the only thing I'm like, I don't want to bring up. But something happened with my family that I just do not want to talk about. And it was something that kind of hit me hard. But that's not, you know what, like, broke me. It was just like a, oh my god, okay, that's that. Let's, you know, have that in the back of our minds, but just let's continue forward. That, like, hit me. I don't know, maybe when I'm saying it out loud, maybe everything does have to do with that, but like, I truly don't feel like it did. Like, I just feel like I just started to already kind of feel upset, and then that thing with my family happened. That's that. I started to have really bad anxiety. Now, I've had anxiety, you know, for years, and like, I know how to control it to an extent, and it's fine. But at this time, it was like, my anxiety, I almost like couldn't breathe, and it was like, I don't want to say severe. I don't want to be like, oh my god, woe was me, it's so sad. But like, you guys, like, I just like, it was like I physically could not catch my breath, and I would try to like put myself in a place, like, see 5 things, hear 5 things, you know, the 5 rule with anxiety, and like, I literally couldn't do it. And then that was giving me even more anxiety, so I talked to my doctor again, and at the time, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I felt like hopeless. I'm like, cool, like, I can't freaking control my breathing, you know what I mean? And like, cool, I'm like this age and I have still anxiety or whatever, because my anxiety started when I was in high school. But the reason why I'm saying that right now is because that isn't true. No matter what age you are, you could have anxiety. You could never have anxiety and be 100. You could always experience anxiety and be 100. So I just had to put myself in, like, you know what, it is okay, and it's okay to ask for help. And I want you guys to know that as well. Like, if you are going through something, and if you feel like, oh my god, why am I going through this? Don't ask why, ask how can I help it? Because like, the more I was like, oh, why me, why me, why me, the more I was like, okay, there's something wrong with me, and the more like that made me hate myself more. You guys saw that I was like throwing myself into work, and that was the time when I was so happy. Like, literally, that was before like all this. Like, I was just like posting so much. People were like, oh my god, another video from you? Like, girl, yay, like, we're so happy about that. And then it all of a sudden just like started slowing down, and then more and more things in my mind were happening. It's like nothing specifically happened, and I just, this just sounds like I'm like, woe is me, and like, feel really bad for me. Oh, it's okay, girl. Like, I really don't want like those kind of comments. Like, I just want you to just to hear me. That's all. Just listen to me. If my eyes look red, I'm not trying to be dramatic also, but like, I have been crying today, and it's shitty. It's just shitty to feel like this. If it's shitty to feel almost like, I hate the word helpless, but like, some days like, I would wake up, I'm like, I fucking can't breathe. Like, I woke up, I'm like, cool, today's gonna be a day I can't breathe. That's gonna be fun. How fun is that gonna be today? I have started managing the anxiety part of it, but I feel like it's almost like comes in waves now of excitement. Like, I'll be like so happy about something, and then wham, my body will be like, you're sad. like you're really sad. And then I'll be like, okay, not sad anymore. Like, let's just be happy, like, woo, like watching RuPaul or like eating chicken nuggets or whatever it is. And then like, I'll start to like overthink and then I'll be like really sad. That is basically what I've been dealing with. And I've sat down to film a video, like a normal video, and I'm like, you know me, I'm like, oh hey guys, welcome to the video. And I just be like, okay girl, put yourself in you. Like, who are you, Samantha? You are the and trying food and gagging, and like that's who you are. But like I couldn't do it. I would just sit on camera and I'd be like blank. So then I just was like, okay, you know what, I'll give myself a mini break, but I'm not gonna announce it because I don't want people to, I don't know, I think like, because I want you guys to know PiinkSparkles. I want you guys to be happy when you watch my videos. I want you guys, when I send out a tweet or something like that, to be like happy or to be, you know, entertained. And if I say like I'm not going through something, I don't want people to be like, oh, I feel sad. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Is like, I just want you guys to think happy of me and think that you can kind of get away from your own lives, because you guys are all dealing with things too. I didn't want to like put anything on anyone. I don't really want to talk much more about that because it makes me feel even more sad, and I don't want to be sad. I'm trying to get out of it, but I did want to bring you guys in. And then, you know what, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the lake with my friends and try to pull myself out of this and just get back to me. And it's okay that I'm not me right now. That's what I just kept saying. And then, you know what, like slowly I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make a video. First video back isn't gonna be a haul, it's not gonna be a taste test, it's not gonna be this, it's gonna be me talking real about how I'm feeling and everything. You know what, around this time too, I actually was talking to one of my so-called haters, or whatever you want to say, and talking like actual, like not like oh blah, 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 like back and forth. It was a real conversation and an actual genuine conversation that I hold like in my heart. And I was like, thank goodness she can be respectful and so can I, and look, we're just people, and we're just people in this world. So, you know, sometimes bad things can bring out a light. I'm not saying she's gonna be like my biggest fan or anything from now on, but like it did make me happy that I can just talk to somebody as a person and they can hear me as a person, I can hear them as a person. Just be kind to people. And if some days where it's like, okay, I need a break, or like I say like I'm gonna post, and then, you know what, it's not just like me like chilling on my couch eating chips and like, nah, I don't want to post. Some days it's like, it's more than that. Like, it's more than that, and it's not all the time. Like, I think we need to think on like the bigger picture of it. Like, I was throwing myself into work, I posted so many videos, and then like when I'm actually going through something, I just need like a little break. So obviously, if you're on your opinions, if you don't think that, then that's perfectly okay. Another thing I wanted to address is, one day, I think this was like about 2 weeks ago-ish, my Instagram was being so freaking weird. Literally, you guys, like, first of all, my lips have been so dry. Recently, I don't know what, cool. This Carmex is my best friend right now. My Instagram was acting weird, and what I mean by that is, like, my DMs were not showing up. Like, when I would refresh, it wouldn't work, so I was like, okay, whatever. And then when I would post a video on my bio, I would put, like, the link to my newest video. It wasn't working. Like, it literally wasn't working. And it was like, error, timeout, time. I'm like, what the hell? So my Instagram was acting up. Now, one day, me and Austin were in the kitchen. I think we're making supper. And I said, like, as a joke, like, actually, it's like a funny joke. It was not being mean at all. I was like, oh, you don't like me as much anymore because you haven't commented on my last 3 photos. Like, as a joke, like, straight up as a joke. And he's like, yeah, I did. I commented on all 3. I'm like, what? Because when somebody you follow, at least on my Instagram for ages, if I follow him, oh my god, I need to pluck my brows. See, look at this. When are my brows ever like this hairy? I've just like have not sat down and done my makeup or anything. Like, look at that. Oh my god. Anyway, that's gonna make me cry. Why would that make me cry? It's just brows, but it's not just brows, because I think to depth. I'm like, girl, you haven't like sat down and done your makeup for so long. Okay. And I popped up my picture, and whenever he comments, or like Chris comments, like my best friend, they always show up right at the front of my picture. And I was like, look, like, it's not there. And I click, I'm like, yeah, it says that you liked it. And then we scroll to like my top comments, and he will always be one of my top comments because you guys will like his comment or whatever, and it like wasn't showing up. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, that's so weird. I know for a fact I commented because this is what I commented on. So then we went to my previous picture. So there's 3 pictures. I went to like my last 3, went to the next one, same thing. I was like, what the hell? Like, your comment is not there. We went through all comments. I think there was like 200-ish comments. We went through, scroll, his comment wasn't there. And he's like, I know for a fact I commented on this. So then we went to the most recent. This actually has meaning, what I'm talking about right now. This actually has an in-depth thing of what I would like to address. Well, the last comment, I know what I commented, and it was, aw, babe, or it was like, aw, babe, with like heart eyes. And I was like, no, it isn't. So I was like, let's test it right now. Comment right now. So we're like at my counter, and he commented the exact same thing, aw, babe, and it went on his, posted, went on to mine, I refreshed, nothing. And then I went to my newest first on that picture, nothing. I was like, let's both close the app. So we both closed the app, opened the app, and then at that time, another girl had commented something. So I was like, okay, my comments are working, but how come it's like you can't comment? So we refreshed it, and yeah, his comment wasn't even there. And it showed on his, he went back to his comment was deleted. And I was like, maybe I muted you by accident. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I accidentally clicked mute. Mute Austin. We looked. Nope. He was not muted. He was not like restricted on my account. We went onto his account, everything. It was just the freaking weirdest thing. So I was like, okay, like, what is this? I was like, okay, we've both like closed Instagram, done this. I was like, how about like unfollow me? I'll unfollow you. We'll follow each other back right now. See if that fixes it. So we did that. And I was like, okay, but like after you unfollow, refresh, right? And then click follow. He did the same thing. He commented the same thing, aw, babe again. Nothing. It would not work. And I was like, who cares? It's just Instagram, like whatever. This is just freaking weird. I was like, maybe it's just like a glitch. Things can glitch, and that's okay. So I was like, whatever, it's just a glitch. The next day, there was this rumor that me and Austin broke up because we unfollowed and then followed each other. And I was like, oh my god, I am not even going to touch this rumor because that's ridiculous. It's literally social media. Like, it's literally social media. But at the same time, I was going through things online, so people like put 2 and 2 together. My first instinct was like, oh my god, so stupid. Like, why do people even say that? Like, following? Like, oh my god. But on the flip side, I'm like, yeah, I can kind of understand what people are trying to say, but like if oh my god, why would we follow each other back then? You know what I mean? Like, whatever. And the very last picture I had was of me and him. You know what I mean? So like, wouldn't I delete that if we broke up, or wouldn't I hide the post or something like that? Like, I don't know. Anyway, so I just like kind of didn't say anything because I also like just wanted time for myself also. So like, why would I, after going through so much and going through so much with family and my head and myself, why would I address a rumor? Do you know what I mean? So that's why I was just like, I'm not even gonna do this until like I'm okay with myself. Then the rumor started getting bigger. Then I got a comment, and I'll never forget it. And it was, hey, can you please give relationship, like real bitchy, like, can you give relationship advice on why you and Austin unfollow each other when you're fighting? Thanks. And I was like, it was just so unnecessarily rude. You don't know what somebody's going through, and we were not fighting at all. We were standing next to each other, like wondering what the hell is wrong with these comments, and like literally they would not show up. They would not show up. We were just like confused, so we thought that would fix the problem, wouldn't you? Like, that's just what we thought. And then all of a sudden there's this thing, and like, hey, can you give relationship advice on why you guys unfollow each other when you're fighting? It just like, all these things, like, it just was leaving this like negative. I felt like honestly, like, no matter how positive I was trying to be, there was like negativity like that kept coming, and I'm like, for what? Like, why? Like, we're happy together, like, what? Anyway, we 100% didn't break up. We were 100% not even fighting. And like, if we were fighting, I'm not gonna unfollow someone on Instagram. That's just not me. Maybe you guys do that, okay, it's your own choice. I don't do that. I don't go, oh my god, I don't like you, I'm following you on social media. Like, I don't roll like that. I'm 30 years old. Like, I don't play like that. Like, I just don't. So like, we were just trying to figure out an Instagram glitch, and it didn't fix the problem. I didn't actually even look now because like I haven't really been on my phone. I've been going through a lot, so I just haven't really been on my phone a lot. The only thing I've been really on is like NHL, to be honest with you guys. I'm on like an NHL challenge right now. It's making me happy. It's taking my mind off of it. I want some blush. So just to put those rumors to bed, we 100% did not break up, and that is genuinely what the situation was. Also, that's like, to me, a little issue. A bigger issue, and what I want to talk about is, I don't know if a lot of you guys will know what I'm talking about here. Oh, by the way, I'm using, I'll just say what blush I'm using. e.l.f. in Pink Passion. And then, because I want to just talk about this, I'll tell you I'm going to use the Tarte Exposed Amazonian Clay Highlighter. Oh my god, my nails sometimes like this. Looks like I've never used it before. I a little while ago posted a video called, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was basically trying thick water, which is water that had been thickened. And at the time I was just like on Instagram, Amazon, and I saw it. And sometimes I'll just like go on Amazon to like look for things for videos. Like I'll be like, oh, I'll just like look and be like, oh, I want to try that for a video, so I'll buy it. And this was like thick water. At the time I was like, what the heck is that? And it's like thick water, thickened water. I'm like, oh my god, okay, that's like 12 bucks. I'll buy it. So I bought it. And then as I got it, I looked up the like reviews on Amazon, and then I looked up just the title of it on YouTube, and it was like impossible to drink, water that's impossible to drink. I'm like, how's this impossible? I was like so like intrigued by it, but like confused. I'm like, I want to try, I just want to try it, right? Same thing I do with like other things that on videos and stuff. I'm like, I want to try it. I think that would be an interesting video. So that's what I do. I try it and I post the video just like I do with any other taste test, and within about 20 minutes I get a bunch of comments, which I'm like, oh, there's lots of comments. Okay, let's read them. And people are like, LOL, this is so funny. I have to drink that due to my condition. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm scrolling even further, and people are like, oh my god, like my grandma has to drink that. She cannot drink any other water. So it was like split. Like, I'm glad that you got to try it because, you know, either I have to drink it or somebody in my family has to drink it. So I want to see somebody who doesn't have to drink this taste it. And I was like, kind of like stepping back, like reading all these comments, and then the other half people were like, this is so disrespectful. I cannot believe you did this. You are so mean to people with conditions that like need to have this water. And I was like, oh, what? Like, I have done and said disrespectful things in my past, but this, I never, honestly, I legit didn't think I would have to research a water. But I guess even something as simple as water, I do have to research. If I have a big platform and I have a bigger platform that has a voice, even if it is, in my opinion, something as simple as water thick, it could be so much more than that. So I was like, oh my god, okay, let me just like, and I was approving those comments, approving those, and then it was just like, I cannot believe this. I've lost so much respect for you. And I was like, what the heck? So then I do a search of thick water, but not on Amazon, on Google. It comes up, I click it, and then I read the description of it, and it says it's for, and I do not want to butcher it, but this is, it's for this. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. So then I was like, you know what? I am not intending to be disrespectful to anybody. However, I am. It doesn't matter, and I did like the water, but it doesn't matter if I'm like, oh my god, or like, ew, or I enjoyed it, and I was like, oh, this is like oddly satisfying. Okay, that's great, but like some people like have to drink this. So it is for them and meant for them, and it's not for like my tasting pleasure, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I immediately then was like, I don't want this on my channel. I don't want this. I don't want this because you know what? It could send out the wrong message. So I'm gonna delete it. If I wanted to continue to make money off of it, if I thought, because some people actually like drama for the sole purpose of drama does make money. You'll go on drama channels, more people will go to you, and you'll make more money. That's just the fact of YouTube. Not all YouTubers, but sometimes it does. So I just was like, holy shit, like I do not want this. I literally didn't look in depth in it because I didn't think I had to of a water. You know what I mean? So I was like, this is not what I want. So I deleted it, and people right away wanted a response. Right away. What is your statement? What do you feel? What? And I thought, no, like, absolutely not. I should, if I do something that I don't even know is wrong, then you know what? I should educate myself. I should know why it's wrong. I should know what the water is, what it does. I shouldn't just be like, oh, I'm sorry, because then that's not, in my opinion, a real apology. And not after a week and not after 2 weeks. I should sit down and think about it and think about like further videos, like me just purchasing something. It's not just for a video. This simple thing that I'm trying and tasting, even though it's thickened water in Samantha's opinion as she's buying it, it can go so much more in depth than actually making somebody upset because they have to drink something. So that is why I didn't say anything. I'm not trying to shove it under the rug. What I didn't want is for other people to answer for me. I didn't want other people to say, oh, Samantha posted this video, but no, I want to say why. I want to be able to stand up and be like, this is what it is, and this is why I did it. And to those who I did offend, or not even offended those people, but to the people that I offended, like your grandma, your sister, your mom, whoever it is, your friend, I am sorry, and I truly did not mean to do that. But if I did, then I did, and I take responsibility for it. And also, it was like actual viral. It was like trending on like TikTok. There's countless amount of people on YouTube trying it. So like I was like, oh, I'll try it too. Why is it different when I try it? That's where I was like, oh my god, like what? Like I'm not saying like people with disabilities, like I'm not laughing at them. That's how this was at the time. People were like, oh my god, she hates people with disabilities, she's making fun of people with disabilities. I'm like, oh my god, like no, I'm not. So I guess my question is how come? And this is a genuine question, because I know now that that video was not right to make, not right to post, which is why I deleted it, which is why it's not on my channel now. Why is it okay for some people to post that exact trying thick water, but other people can't? Other people can, but other people can't. There is a huge YouTuber who has multiple thick water videos, says that they risk their lives to try the thick water, compares the thicknesses to women's body shapes. I think that is disrespectful, and I only know that because I researched the crap out of this thick water thing after I deleted it. I educated myself. I watched another huge YouTuber who within one sip of it went like this and gagged with like that, which it's like, you know, it's YouTube, you know, you have to like the reactions if you're like yum. But YouTube is my passion, and like me turning on this camera, even doing my makeup, is kind of making me like I just have that like spark back, you know, and just like talking with you guys. I want to genuinely talk with you guys. And also I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna put one color on my lid like this. I didn't want to just send out a tweet and be like, I'm sorry about the thick water video, or put like a screenshot of a notepad thing and be like, I'm sorry, it was disrespectful. No, I want to sit down when I know why it's wrong, when I can tell you what the water is for. Now I tried to look up who you know has to drink the water. There's a lot of different reasons why. There's a lot. My last intention was to hurt people that need to drink the water for like medical reasons, which is actually, you know what, you learn something new every day. And I just, in my mind, if I thought like, oh, regular water versus like a thickened water, some people need the thick water to swallow because it's easier. To me, I'm like, what? So I learned something new, and I got to educate myself, and it's actually kind of cool because there is cool in the sense of there's like thick chocolate milk, and there's thick orange juice, and there's thick this. I didn't know all that before, and it goes in depth and deeper. So the fact of the matter is I did not want to upset anybody. I did not want to hurt anyone, but I did. So I then was like, nope, I'm not having this. Take it off my channel, because I wasn't trying to hide it. I wasn't trying to run from it. I didn't want to upset more people. That's all it was. And you know what? I read all my comments now, and you guys put me in check real quick, and that's good. Thank you. Now, I do think that there are some people out there who go way overboard and think that I'm just like posting this and like, here's a list of reasons why people with disabilities, and like laughing. You know, like people sometimes think I'm that kind of monster, which, okay, maybe I'm not the greatest person, but like that is not who I am. Like I'm a YouTuber with a platform. I'm gonna say and do things that not everyone's gonna agree with. And if I don't know something, and if I don't know I'm hurting someone, let me know. And if I kept the video up and was like, who cares? That would say something. Immediately, within an hour, I took that video right down. And that is why. So, I am sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if you saw that and maybe needed to have the water, or maybe you don't even need to have that water at all. You just were like disappointed in me. I'm sorry, and I hope that can tell you, instead of just a tweet or a notepad document, me telling you. That's like, I'm just trying to say, like, there are some YouTubers right now who have like hundreds of thousands of views on their thick water video. I don't know, I just don't think any thick water video is okay if it's like a taste test. You know, like if my taste test was wrong on whatever level, then it should be wrong on other people's level too. And I'm not like pushing the blame away from myself. I am not. I'm just saying, like, why was it trendy then? Do you know what I mean? Like when I went onto TikTok, I saw people like trying it on TikTok. You know, like, why is it trendy? Because you know what? It shouldn't be trendy. That's just my question. Like, why is it okay for some people to do it and other people it's not okay to do it? It's just a little confusing to me with that grand scheme of things. It's not confusing unto me on why it's disrespectful, because it was disrespectful for what I did. Like, if it's disrespectful, make it disrespectful. If I got quote unquote canceled for that, if the shoe fits, you know what I mean? Thank you for those who educated me, who put me into place, who let me know, like, you know what, this isn't right. Like, wow, I can't believe that. Or for the people who were nice and were just like, girl, like, So it's not just like water that's thickened, because like I legit didn't know. Like I legit didn't know. And that's okay. That's okay that I didn't know. That's okay. But guess what? I offended people. So great you didn't know. Great. However, you offended a lot of people. And you're being very disrespectful even though we know, girl. Guess what? You didn't know. Cool. Well, now you know. Now I know, and now I know why. And that's it. Also, what is helping me lately? I was thinking on, and I tweeted, I was like thinking about posting every single day in September. And, you know, with all this, I'm like, you know, I just don't think it's the right time right now. Just don't think it's right. However, vlogging is something I really miss and I really want to get back into. So I am really thinking of, and like, I think for sure I'm going to do it, and that is vlogtober, posting every single day in October. Or not posting, filming every single day in October. And I'm very excited about it. I would love to do it if you guys want me to. Should I post every single day in October, or should I film every single day in October? Anyway, one of the two I'm gonna do. So excited for that. Even if I am having a bad day, like just tell you guys, like be like, you know what, not really a good day. And I went to the lake with my friends, which you guys will see on the vlog, just to try to get away. And I think it really did help just to be around people that I love, good people. Hung out with my best friend Chris, been hanging with Austin, and just being me. And that's all I can do. I have videos planned. I actually have a lot of videos planned because I was going to post every single day in September. I think I'm back to it. I want to just give myself a little bit more time. But I think the most important thing in this video was to let you guys know for sure. Let you guys put down those rumors to rest. Me and Austin did not break up. Like at all. And number 3 is talking about thick water and being honest about it and being like 100 and knowing that it's wrong. So like, and also like, what if somebody watching me just watched me and was like, oh my god, PiinkSparkles did a thick water, I want to do it too. And then they're like with their friends trying thick water and they post a little blurb, you know what I mean? Then it's like they get attacked and it's like, why would you do that? And it's like, well, PiinkSparkles, you know, did it, so I want to do it, she wanted to. That actually wasn't a good thing to put on my lips right now. Was this lip injection stuff? Because I just said my lips are in pain. I'm not the smartest right now. I'm not thinking. But anyways, you know what I'm trying to say? It's a bigger issue than just trying this. I'm not stick with trying with cookies from Tim Hortons and something that is like for medical patients. It's not a taste test. It's not a taste test. Trying something that somebody has to drink in a medical case, or I don't know the right terminology, sorry. It's not for you to try and go, oh, however you think. If you think gross, if you think yum, if you think whatever, like showing it, that's not a YouTube video. So just don't do it. But that's like for me with like other YouTubers I see, I'm like, they shouldn't be posting that either. I feel like nobody should in that way. If like somebody was like discussing it and like, oh, what it's for, and like this is what it is, and like this is the consistency, and like a more like educational way, I'd be like, okay, but like what I did, my like taste test, other people's taste test, it's like not a taste test. Like do something else. Like taste test Rice Krispie squares or something like that, you know what I mean? Thank you guys for watching this. If you got to this point, thank you. I'm sorry this was so long. I'm literally not gonna do anything with my hair because I'm just gonna lay on the couch and watch hockey. But speaking of my hair, look how long it's getting. Like it's actually getting so long. And it's like I just had a shower, so it's really like this. I want to vlog more. I want to post more. I want to just get me back for you guys, and it's coming, or else I wouldn't be filming this right now. And I didn't just want to start with you know, here's a haul and here's candles I bought. I wanted to start with the important and the necessary things that I have been thinking about, and that's it. So thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys heard me, and I would love to know your opinions below. I hope you guys have a great day and have a wonderful week, day, weekend, whatever it is, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video.